required. Let me get this open. There. Okay. Just get that. So this is what I've got right now. And it's not working. Very nice. Why is it not working? Okay, well. Nice. So something's not working here. Okay. Okay. I've got... oh, you know what? I might have turned that all the way down. Let me see here. Hope so. What is going on? Something's going on with the amplifier. Oh, probably because it's plugged in. Okay, let me reset this. Let's see if it'll work now. Yeah, the relay clicked, so it's not the relay. Let me try this. There we go.
May I have your attention, please? A fire-related emergency has been reported on the property. Please remain calm and exit the building using the nearest exit. Do not use the elevators.
Well, there's no elevators.
May I have your attention, please? A fire-related emergency has been reported on the property. Please remain calm and exit the building using the nearest exit. Do not use the elevators.
So, yeah, you can't have it working while you've got it plugged in to your laptop. So, let me plug this in. These are the messages I've got on here right now. I have been messing around with just in Audacity, just seeing what I could make. I made, where is it? Let me see. I don't think it's that one. It's not this one. Let me see here. I don't think it's this one.
May I have your attention?
No, it's not that one. Let me see here. No, I think I sent it to music or something. Or, well, let me go to my home and find... No, it's not any of these. Where did I save it to? Oh, I probably saved it to HFSS. Here we go. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so this needs to be moved up to here. And there you go. So scroll down here, and of course I can't find it again. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, so let me drag this onto my USB drive. I've got Game Silent Night messages. Not a whole lot of anything. Geez, that's a big file. I didn't even realize. My God. I hope the amp can handle it. Come on now. Don't know why it's running so slow. It doesn't need an internet connection to do this. So let me get rid of that. And then we rename this 00001. And then give it a test. Oh my God.
Your attention, please. The fire alarm in this building has been activated. Cease operations immediately. Proceed to the nearest fire exit and leave the building. Your attention, please. The fire alarm in this building has been activated.
I like it.
Cease operations immediately. Proceed to the nearest fire exit and leave the building.
I like that. I like that a lot. The message is still not very high quality, unfortunately. Even though I tried to denoise it, but you know, it's just like I recorded that myself, and you know, I thought I got a good clip of it, but I guess not. So let me go back to Gamewell voice. Let me try this one. Whoopsie. Yeah, this file is nowhere near as big, and it seems like it's still taking just as long. So let me get this one out of here. One, just like that, and then unplug it.
Attention, your attention please. The fire alarm in the building has been activated. Cease operations immediately. Proceed to the nearest exit and leave the building. Do not use the elevator.
I guess that one's pretty good. I've never actually heard that one in a building. I mean, at the same time, most of these I haven't actually heard. Next one I'm going to do is Silent Night. Plug this back in. Take that one out. That one's actually pretty good. And we've got a weird green bug flying around in here. Don't even know what that is. Yeah, look at that. It's like a shiny green. That's cool. I don't see a whole lot of these. So, anyway, let me get out of Gamewell. And now we're going to jump to SK. So, this is the apartment message. Actually, I need, yes, this one right here. This is the one that I want. The IFP 2000 message, because this is actually the one that my first high school used. So that was Steele High School in Cibolo. So this high school, it originally had a Siemens system, probably an MXL IQ, more than likely. And then in 2015, when they added the Q-Wing, they decided to have that replaced with Silent Night. So I actually do have a video of it going off. It's not very long at all. Of it going off, it's just like, 20 seconds, if that. But yeah, we've got that. Go and unplug that. Let's give this a try.
Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan.
Very crisp. I like it. I like this speaker right here. I've got this set at 25 volts and 2 watts, which is the highest you can go. And then, yes, for those wondering, I did put this lens on here. I took the clear one off, which this is it right here. You can see it's absolutely mint. It was a very painful process though, and the device that I took the blue lens off, I actually broke the board, or I broke the strobe in the process of taking the board out. So thankfully I didn't do that on this one, because that would not have been fun. This is a high candela model, as you can see, 135 and 185. Those are the two options you've got. And it's got the brushed nickel cover on it instead of the white or red one. And I think that is really cool. Those are extremely rare. And thankfully I have 2 covers. So yeah, that message is pretty cool, because this is a Silent Night panel. Listen to it again.
Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency.
If I plug this in while it's going,
and leave the building immediately.
and it stops just like that. And then as soon as I unplug it, it does it again. I'm gonna change that to that, see what that does. Also, so I've got a Siemens message on here, right here. So I'm gonna put that one on here. If it will ever do it, which looks like it has. Okay, delete that, and then, whoop, come on now. What are these weird bugs? It looks like a baby wasp. What in the world is going on here? Probably because we got 2 inches of rain in like an hour on Friday. The front yard, the side yard, and the backyard were all flooded. Okay, Siemens voice evac. All right, go ahead and try that one out. Oh my God. Yep.
Attention, please. A fire emergency has been reported in the building. Please leave the building by the nearest
That's too quiet.
Do not use the elevators.
Okay. Wow, that one is unbelievably loud. Wow. I could actually leave that one on there just as is because that is insane. Wow. That is a good one. Classic Siemens message. I like that one a lot. I also have a bilingual one, but I'd have to download the video of it onto my laptop from my iCloud, which I can definitely do. Let's try the 4100U message. So, let me plug this back in. And I also want to look at the different dip switch settings for the this amplifier. So let me go on to my Amazon. So let me make sure I don't show any of my crap on here. And oh man, my Wi-Fi connection is poor, so never mind. Thankfully, I've got my work phone with me. So let me go on Amazon and I just look for, let me see, 30 watt MP3 player. I don't remember who the manufacturer is, but it shouldn't be too hard to find. Well, let me see here. I'm gonna have to add Triggerable. Triggerable 30 watt MP3 player. Here we go. Voice playback module. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so switch module. I need to find the chart for what each of the dip switches do. Okay, here we go. Input trigger level, or input trigger signal, and start to playing. Stop after playing once. Replay music after input trigger signal again during playing. Loop playback if keep input signal. Just playing once, even if keeping input signal. Okay, how can I make it to where as soon as I take the signal away, it stops? And then you can also have it like in MP3 mode, just put buttons up to it. You know, single, cycle, play, pause, volume. There's a lot of different things you can do with these. Okay, so you have to put the trigger signal again to stop, which doesn't make sense for my application. Play when it keeps the input signal. Okay, so I'd have to put switch number 3 up and then switch 1 down. Okay. Let's get the 4100U message. Someone's here, so they're gonna get a nice surprise when I play this message. So go ahead and rename that. Come on. Come on. Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Lord have mercy. Okay. Unplug that. And now it's simplex. Come on. Whoops. Let me fix this up. I just screwed it up. Oh God, what is this? Okay, let me... Oh, duh. It didn't save the name. So the way that this works is you have to have this read.cfg one that just determines the functionality of the voice chip. All right, now it should work.
Attention. Attention. An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned re-entry floor or main lobby.
Oops, I locked it.
Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway.
All right.
Attention.
Oh.
Attention. Attention. An emergency has been reported. All occupants to the nearest stairway.
Oh. Okay, I see. Okay, so yeah, it did what it was supposed to, looks like. Let me go and close this door just so I don't annoy them out here. Okay. Your full alarm again.
Attention. 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 An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned re-entry floor or main lobby.
Jeez.
Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Attention. 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 An emergency has been reported.
Let me try this.
All occupants walk to the nearest stairway.
Nice. Oh, what?
Attention.
What?
Attention. Attention. An emergency has been reported.
That's not right at
All
all.
occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned re-entry
Okay, let me
floor
look at this
or main
again.
lobby. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Attention. 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 An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway.
There. Okay, so yeah, it's just gonna have to play the entire message until the message stops, I guess. But yeah, that's a good one. So let me go to my iCloud, and I'm going to, whoopsie, oh, never mind, can't do that. So the messages, I probably will go back to the Silent Night messages SK default right here. Hey, Zach, how are you doing?
Attention please, there has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately.
So I've got that one, but I've already got one with the tone, so yeah. Then so SK fire message. Elevator and then default. Okay, so then what's the difference? 1.52 megabytes. Very nice. Always fun. Oh, minus elevator. Okay.
Attention, attention.
Whoa.
The fire alarm system has been activated. Do not panic. Please exit the building in a calm, orderly manner. Look for the nearest exit sign and leave the building quickly and quietly. Remain outside the building until further notice.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I probably would prefer to use that one. So I'll show y'all how I can do that. So I've got Audacity. I've got the Audacity. So let me go ahead, go to SK Voice file. I'm going to select the IFP 2000 message. And then right here, I am going to just get rid of all that. And then I am going to, I'm going to pull up this message, the message minus elevator. Okay, it won't let me actually drag it up. That's okay. So I want it to go right into the message just like the Gamewell one does, so I'm going to do that. And should I add another round of temporal pulses? Let me know. Good seeing you, Zach. Thanks for coming on. Good to see you. So this is what we'll be hearing.
Attention, attention. The fire alarm system has been activated. Do not panic.
Okay, so this needs to be louder. It needs to be louder. That's all that there is to it. Need to amplify this. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Let me see.
Attention, attention.
We'll go up to 6. Oof. Yeah, look at that. Come on.
Attention, attention. The fire alarm system has been activated. Do not panic. Please exit the building in a calm, orderly manner. Look for the nearest exit.
Okay, go ahead and stop that. Volume's a bit too high. So let me go down. Go down by like 3. There you go.
Attention, attention. The fire alarm system has been activated.
See, it's peaking a little bit, but that shouldn't be too bad. So let me go ahead and export the audio. Just export it. So voice. Okay, so I'm gonna do fire minus elevator. And this needs to go into the Silent Night voice. It needs to go into the Silent Night voice file. And then mono. All right. And there we go. that should be that. Yes. Go ahead and save that. So fire minus elevator. Whoops. There we go. All right, now that we've done that, go ahead and I believe it'll be this one. Nope. It'll be this one. This one will move down to our USB drive. This one would be the most fitting because there's no elevators, there's no stairs even here. So once it's done doing that, just rename it and try it out. You always want to delete the first one before you rename the other one. Otherwise, there's really going to be no way to tell which one is which one you want and which one you want to get rid of. So anyways, we got that. Go ahead. Oh, I didn't need to X out of that. That's okay. All right.
Attention, attention. The fire alarm system has been activated. Do not panic. Please exit the building in a calm, orderly manner. Look for the nearest exit sign and leave the building quickly and quietly. Remain outside the building until further notice.
Okay. That one's got a lot of bass. That one's kind of bassy, but not necessarily. It is a pretty good one. Oh, yeah, and I should probably change this message too while I'm here. Because it's still the Gamewell one.
Alert. This is a mass notification system. There is a severe weather alert. Please be prepared to take shelter as appropriate.
So let me go ahead and I'm going to change these to silent night messages. If it'll plug in. Jeez, what is going on here? Oh, let's see. Okay. So this is that message that you just heard.
Alert. This is the mass notification system.
Yeah, that's Gamewell message. Come on. Then this is the chemical spill.
May I have your attention, please? A toxic chemical spill hazard has been reported on the property.
And then this is the test message. Get rid of this one.
May I have your attention, please? We are conducting a test of the fire alarm mass notification system. This is only a test. You will be notified when the testing is complete. Do not evacuate the building.
Okay, close that one. Let's go to SK Voice again, and then this is an apartment message. Let's get tornado warning into there. And then for the weather radio activation, nothing needs to be changed for that since it basically just broadcasts the audio from the radio straight to the speaker. So let me go ahead. And this is actually the one that I had on here before when I first put this system in. So
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? A tornado warning has been issued for this area. A tornado warning has been issued for this area. Please proceed to the designated tornado shelter area.
Now, that doesn't have a tone, and I don't exactly like that. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tone with that. So, go back into Audacity. So let me get SK Voice back up. Get the tornado warning. And then see if I can get a tone. I've got tones. I could steal the whoop tone. This message, maybe. Nah.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. A fire has been reported in the building. Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. Please do not use the elevators.
Now, panels, which is just Silent Night. A lot of people don't know that Fahrenheit's just Silent Night. They use that same tone before their messages. So let me see here. I don't want to do the whoop because that's technically notifiers whoop. I guess I could do a solid. I guess I could just do like a, let me see if I can generate. Yeah, generate tone, sign. We'll do 1020 hertz preview. Are you serious? It goes right there.
May I have your attention, please?
Not right now. Okay, so try this again. Generate a tone, sine wave. Okay, let's do square then. How is that even possible? Okay, tone, amplitude, do 1. Whoa, no, I don't like that. I do like that. Let's do 1000 hertz though. That's like the 1050 hertz tone. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, come on. Go screw yourself. Jeez, okay. Well, let me try that again just without that in there. Generate. Okay. Jeez, how much space did it need? Really? 30 seconds? I didn't need all that. But yeah, the test message at one of the buildings that we do, instead of doing the temporal 3 and the message, it would actually do like a continuous tone for 1 second and then the message. It's like I could actually demonstrate that right now. So go to Gamewell Voice, MNS tone, and oh no, that's the wrong one. And okay, where is the only test? Okay, there it is. So like I could actually simulate what that one was like. So
May I have your attention, please? We are conducting a test of the fire alarm mass notification systems. This is only a test. You will be notified when the testing is complete. Do not evacuate the building. May I have your attention, please? We are...
Yep, exactly like that. So let me go ahead and get SK here. Okay, get rid of that track. You know, I could actually change this to 1050 hertz. That would be fitting. So, try that. Yeah. I can dig that.
Your attention, please.
Okay, why is it doing... There we go.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? A tornado warning has been issued for this area. A tornado warning has...
I want a little bit more space, just to give people's ears a chance to recover.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? A tornado warning has been issued for this area. A tornado warning...
Okay, export audio. SK tornado warning. So tone and tornado warning. Mono, yep, perfect. Okay. No, not gonna save that one. So let me refresh this. All right, there it is. Whoop, I need to plug this in first. Okay. Oop, come on. So, I get rid of this one. And then tone and tornado warning. And then, so basically the functionality of my system is like, you know, any sort of alert comes in for Guadalupe County, it's going to activate the weather radio, and then that's going to put the alert audio out to the speakers. And that could be for any alert, like if it's a severe thunderstorm warning. Now, if there's an actual tornado warning, you know, it'll play that, and then you would go and hit that pole station. So, let me go ahead, rename this. Unplug it. Let's try this.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? A tornado warning has been issued for this area. A tornado warning has been issued for this area. Please proceed to the designated tornado shelter area. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? A tornado warning has been issued for this area. A tornado warning has been issued for this area. Please proceed to the designated tornado shelter area.
Did that right on time. The relay clicked right before the message ended. So, yeah. Well, cool. Got to test out some messages. I will get that Siemens female bilingual voice going at some point. I need to download it from my iCloud, because I got a really good video of it downtown. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Appreciate those of y'all tuned in. It's always good to see y'all. I am going to... of course, I'm always looking at new songs to do bass covers on, so Believe me, there's going to be plenty to come. Whether it's Debbie Gibson or maybe some Tiffany, or maybe even back to some Chicago, George Michael, you know, something. I'll get something for y'all. Anyway, that will be it for the stream. I will talk to you guys real soon. Goodbye.